EAI, which stands for Electroacoustic Improvisation, is rather loosely defined, but is sometimes characterized by quiet, slow-moving, minimalist textures, often based on extended droning sounds. EAI drew influence in part from the tradition of free improvisation, but downplayed aspects that were typically associated with avant-garde jazz. Combined with this was the influence of electronic and electroacoustic music, the music of American experimental composers such as John Cage, Morton Feldman, David Tudor, Pierce Schaeffer's Music Concrete, and the so-called instrumental music concrete of Helmut Lochner, British free improvisation group AMM, particularly their guitarist Keith Rowe, contributed to the development of contemporary EAI. There's something about this stuff, it's all but total rejection of melody, harmony, structure, that makes it feel almost post-human. People can't do this. We don't have the discipline for such long stretches of almost nothing. The closest I know to a simple explanation comes from the estimable Dominic Leone, sort of an inverse of noise music. That's about right. You think of noise as a brick wall, then EAI is like a plaster mold of cement in between, an impression, a photo negative, more silence than sound, its constant hum, the first step up from complete silence, noise stripped down to a single sliver, stretched out, presumably forever. Since the idea is the fewest sounds possible over the longest span of time, this is a sound of nearly unbearable, endlessly escalating tension at its most pleasant. This music is not for everyone. In fact, it's not for most people. I'm not even trying to be elitist by saying that, just stating the obvious. Liking this music is not some strategy for cultivating an elitist attitude. I like this music because it focuses on aspects of sound other than melody, rhythm, and harmony. It focuses on texture, space, silence, time, found objects, etc., and uses these tools to create tension and to make something that would, under ordinary circumstances, appear dull or annoyingly beautiful. Much of it is freely improvised, which is an approach to music that I am attracted to. The music being released by erstwhile IMJ, Approved Secret, Cut, Habari, and a few other labels is important to me because it is exploring areas of the sound that other musics don't. I am constantly intrigued, surprised, and enlightened by listening to this kind of music, and I make no apologies for preferring it over contemporary jazz, which has become the musical equivalent of a Civil War battle reenactment.